Guys, here's the number one mistake. I did it more times than I can count.
Who here has analyzed a property and tried their best to make it work? Tried to fudge the numbers as best they could to make it look good.
You want it to work, right? You love it for whatever reason.
If you've done that, put a Y or a yes in the comments, because you know what? We've done it. And I know a lot of other investors that are successful and not successful that have done it. And it is something that we really want to try to get you to stay away from. Have you done it? Yes or no? Put it in the comments.
It's really hard not to, guys.
It's hard to find good properties sometimes, right?
It is. So here's it sounds like me 100% guilty as charged. Yeah. So here's a good rule of thumb, guys. When you analyze your numbers, once you've got the numbers properly put in within the first or maybe second time, because sometimes we have to guess at a couple of numbers and then we have to go confirm those numbers and come back and make them better. But if you find yourself going back to your spreadsheet or whatever you use to analyze properties, and you find that you know what though, this place is an up and coming area, and you know what, it just got a new fridge, so I'm not going to have that. So maybe I can put 8% for a maintenance fund instead of 10% or maintenance fee. Well, you know what, I'm going to be self-managing this one, and I'm sure I'll do it for at least 5-6 years. So I don't have to put in a property management fee at all.
That is probably the biggest thing that we see is not including the property management fee, and because I'm planning to do it myself. And that is okay. But here's the thing, chances are, especially if you become successful at this, and let's plan, guys, right from the start to become successful at this and buy more than one property, you are going to want to hand that off at some point. I promise you. Property management is extremely difficult. It's not the part of the business that you want to do.
I just had one hell of a day doing it, and I'm 18 years in, but I took it back a couple of years ago and started doing it myself.
So you have to account for the cost.
Yep. And I tell you, some days I'm like, what the hell am I doing? But it keeps me in the market. It keeps me in the know. It keeps me connected to what you guys are doing every day. So it's really important that I keep doing it. But I tell you, I was ready to pull my hair out today.
Tons of yeses. Everybody is being very honest
yeah, it's
and
awesome.
humble.
I love
Thank you guys for putting in that comment, because it is what we do sometimes, and it's normal.
If you find
what we want to do is not do that. We don't want to be doing that. We don't want to have to massage them.
But you're never going to catch yourself and be like, oh, I'm fudging numbers here. But what we do often, and this is what you can kind of catch yourself in easily, is if you find yourself going back and changing the numbers a little bit for whatever reason that you've been able to make up in your head, that might be a clue that you're too emotional about the property and that you need to take a step back.